What is up? What's good? They still doing whatever they doing here with the sabotage thing? Wow, that's crazy. Well, anyway, let's get to what happened. Because it needs to be said. Kendrick Perkins was talking outside of his body again. Now, I know the guy's mentally challenged, but they paid this guy to be someone that sits in front of the world and tell them about sports, and people will take it as if this man is a professional analyst. He has journalistic integrity. Someone would assume this man has half a brain. Now, Kendrick Perkins did something that he shouldn't have done, ladies and gentlemen. And I still can't understand it. This man said that winning an NBA championship is a lot harder than winning a Super Bowl. This man says that there's only 17 games, 16 games in the season plus a playoff. And the NBA play 82 games out of a year. And it's a lot harder for teams to win championships. This man actually said these things. God forgive him for being stupid, but when someone can easily state the obvious. Now, we understand that he was a member and a player in the NBA. Okay. We understand that he wants to try to glorify this, to try to give the degree of difficulties to LeBron James. Is trying to say how hard it is for LeBron because it's the hardest thing in the world. There are more players in the NFL that have never even made it to the playoffs, let alone a Super Bowl. A single elimination tournament is going to be a lot harder, and that's by common sense. So you're telling me a series in which you could lose 3 games in the first round and still be in it is a lot harder than a single elimination? I don't understand it. It's Kendrick Perkins. We give him. We understand that he can't really count that well, and he goes from 1 to 7. I don't even know if that's dyslexic, but I would not count on this man's arithmetic. If he's not going to be working at NASA anytime soon. Let's just say that. So this man tried to say that the NBA Finals is harder to get to than the Super Bowl. And his comparison was less games. Because in the NBA season, somebody you playing all those games, somebody could get hurt. In the NFL, I'm like, does he know that when has there been a concussion protocol for the NBA? I'm sorry. This is like people getting knocked out in the NFL. They hit people. There's a reason they play once a week. Do you not understand? You're getting hit over and over again by in shape 280-pound linemen, 300-pound guys flying at your head, well-trained athletes trying to get their fingers are getting broken, ankles getting, knees getting hit because guys are hitting them. And here, some of you guys are flopping for fouls. Laying on the floor like babies, waiting for somebody come pick them up. And you're trying to compare the NBA to the NFL? Are you that stupid, man? Perk, you're making yourself look real bad out here, man. I mean, seriously. You're making yourself look real bad out here, Perk. The Perk wants to pop the Perk. I mean, that's just asinine. I mean, anybody who would say something like that, everybody know how that the NFL is 10 times harder than anything you could ever do. Yeah, I know. He thought that he should have dribbled the ball more than Kevin Durant. The ball was safer in his hand at the top of the key than Kevin Durant's. That's the same guy. Kevin Durant clapping his hand like, give me the ball. He's like, nah, I got it. That's who we talking about. Kendrick Perkins. I mean, in the NFL, you could be the best team in the entire NBA and still get waxed when it comes to them playoffs. One game to send you home. Tom Brady and the Patriots went undefeated all season, like 17. They were 17-1 with no Super Bowl championship. Let that sink in. Hit the like button, good people. So, yeah, Green Bay Packers lost what? 1, 2 games all season. Got waxed as soon as they was in the playoffs. If you're not good where it counts, you slack one game. That's all it does. You have one bad game and you're going home. No, Brady's just better. Sorry to break that news to you. He's just good, man. He's just damn good. Tom Brady is something else. I haven't seen nothing like Tom Brady in a long time, dude. You gotta realize something. You guys don't really watch the games too much, but if you should, you gotta see how many third down conversions Tom Brady gets. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 11s, 3rd and 4s. This is winning time. On game-winning drives in the playoffs. This is like, man, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. Like, on a drive all the way down the field, he's converting on 3rd downs like they're nothing. That's what you got to look at. That's what needs to be celebrated. Of course I have journalistic integrity. That's why you know what you know. Still, no one on ESPN has reported anything but what and they still haven't reported what I told you. Because the league don't want you to know LeBron's pout. He gonna come back next week after sitting out all these games. Oh, I bet the Lakers tonight against Phoenix. I took the points. The Lakers and the points. I shouldn't have touched that game, but I think the Lakers are safe to win. Oh, this is a live stream. So you mean StreamYard? We did one last night for Canelo, but when nobody really on there, and I was just tired, dog. It was time for me to shut it down. Had a long night, man. Crazy night. Strippers, prostitutes. I won't say them. I won't call them prostitutes. Because I don't remember paying. Well, you look at Kendrick Perkins. This is what Perk does. Every time. It doesn't fail. Kendrick Perkins does this all the time. When Kendrick Perkins is around, these type of things are going down. Yeah. Well, that year, the Patriots really lost that game to the Ravens. So the undefeated season and all that stuff, man, I'm going to tell you now, that undefeated season and all that stuff that went down was like, that shouldn't have happened because they really lost to the Ravens that year. They called a ridiculous call to get them on the 1 yard line. It was ridiculous. But to say the NBA is harder than the NFL is laughable. And I mean, but if that's the case, like, does anybody take Kendrick Perkins serious? Like, for real, we got to start asking questions like that now. Like, do we even take this guy seriously anymore? Like, somebody need to take his badge and ID. It's like you can have somebody come out there and say anything, you know. I mean, it's just you can't even back that up with an argument. I can even argue you the NBA. What would be my argument? That the NBA is harder than the NFL to win a championship. I couldn't even argue that. I mean, for real, though. It looked like he don't want to wear skinny jeans like everybody else. I'm like, what is going on with this dude? He's trying to wear skinny jeans, and then he had a purse. I'm like, what in the world is going on with Perk? This dude he's rocking the purse. Like, I'm rocking this purse. and ain't nobody gonna stop him. He got on a little blouse thing. I'm like, what the hell going on with Perkins? I mean, he looked ridiculous, and LeBron probably told him he looked great. It's nuts. Yeah, the Clipper game was a low-scoring game. I should have known that. They were playing too early. Should have known they weren't going to score that much. Going under. Back in the mix. What's up, J Biz? That's right. Tell them to hit the like button. I didn't realize I left my television on. The hell? I ain't had this thing 2 days and I'm already screwing it up. All right. Oh, let's sit here. Get on the couch. Get to the games. But Kendrick Perkins, my gosh. That was crazy. My winning picks for tonight. Yeah, I hit big last night. So I would take it's risky, but I'll take hey, no risk it, no biscuit, baby. Bet them Lakers for the upset against the Phoenix Suns. Take the Chicago Bulls over the Detroit Pistons. Then Sacramento Kings over the OKC Thunder. I think it's about 4 or 5 more games left. Mm-hmm. 4 or 5 more games left. Yeah, they're my house shoes over there. Oh, that's the chandelier. The sun hitting the chandelier, making that sound. Sparkle stuff all over the, making Art Deco here. Okay then, thank you then, Mr. John T. Yeah, so if you want to support the page, hit the like button. Absolutely. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, the Knicks end up beating the Clippers like I thought that would happen. The Knicks needed a ton of spark. Derrick Rose was that spark today. Kawhi Leonard played a great game. Paul George did not have one of his Paul George type of games, but it just wasn't enough. The defense of the Knicks, they came through and they fell short. I thought they would go over, but they fell short by like 10 points. Hmm. A lot of things happen, man. A lot of people do a lot of dumb stuff. Kendrick Perkins is no different. But the things he says sometimes is just so out of bounds that it's like, why is he you got this guy talking to you or talking for you? Winning a Super Bowl is easier than an NBA championship. That is crazy. I'm still ain't on. That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no way to defend that. There's no way to defend that. That makes no sense. Period. The level of stupidity that comment alone just is. But anyway, I gotta roll.